Hey Kimochis kids, it's Mr. Taylor back with you for another Kimochis lesson. During our last lesson, all of the Kimochis characters joined in to help me introduce the Kimochis keys to communication. We discussed how the keys to communication are 7 skills that we will discuss and practice to help us to have positive, stronger, and healthier friendships and connections with other people. As a quick reminder, last week we discussed key number 1, which is get someone's attention. And when we want to get someone's attention, we first want to call the person by name. Secondly, wait for eye contact. And lastly, when needed, we want to repeat their name, or when we are safe to be in contact with others, then we can gently tap their shoulder a couple times. Now that we have quickly reviewed key number 1, I want us to give a drum roll for one of our Kimochis characters to help me review key number 2. Everybody give me a drum roll. And here she is. Here's Kat. Kat is here with us today to help us review key number 2, which is use a talking voice. As we know, Kat can sometimes be a little bossy or cranky and has difficulty using a talking voice. We want to ask ourselves, did Kat use a talking voice or a fighting voice? A talking voice is a calm tone of voice, slightly slowed down with an appropriate volume that conveys respect and problem solving. A fighting voice is a loud, hurtful tone of voice that conveys aggressiveness. All right, you go ahead and demonstrate it for us, Kat. Bug, excuse me, that's not yours, it's mine. Now, did Kat use a talking voice or a fighting voice? Yeah, if you said a fighting voice, I think that was a fighting voice right there. All right, here you go. Go ahead, Kat. Bug, excuse me, that's not yours, it's mine. Now, did Kat use a talking voice or a fighting voice? Yeah, she used a talking voice there. Now, please remember that it is kind to use a talking voice, even when we feel upset or mad. Also, a talking voice makes it easier for people to listen to us and show us respect in return. Now, Kat is going to take a quick little cat nap, and I want us to give a drum roll for another Kimochis character. Now, everybody give me a drum roll. And here he is. Here's Cloud. And Cloud is here with us to help review key number 3, which goes really well with key number 2. And key number 3 is use a talking face and body. It's important for us to know that we do not only communicate with our words through our mouth, and Cloud knows this well because at one moment he is happy and spreads sunshine, and the next moment he can feel sad and or mad and rain on your parade. Now, with that said, it's important to know that we can also communicate with others through our facial expressions and the rest of our body. Now, I want you and Cloud to show me what I'm feeling in my face. You ready? All right, what feeling did you see? What's that, Cloud? Did you say I look happy? That's correct. This would be an example of a talking face. You can also just show a normal expression with a talking face, something like this. What feeling do you see now? If you said that I look mad, then you are correct. This is an example of a fighting face. We also want to think about how we communicate with other parts of our body. For example, the way we use our hands. When someone grabs something from you, your body naturally wants to grab it back, but it's not kind to grab back. and we call that a fighting hand. Now, watch what you can do instead. You can hold out your hand and say, "Please give it back." In general, talking hands are open and gentle. An example of fighting hands would be closed and aggressive. Now, I'm going to bring Kat back with us here because today we have been learning a part of what's being a Kimochis kid by using a talking voice and using a talking face and body. And that helps us to be respectful, responsible, kind, and resilient. We thank you for following along, and we hope that you have a great rest of your day. And we will see you next time. Kimochis Kids.